when I discussed yesterday with my daughter about this, about our japa session, she's 16 years old. She told me, Mama, now you are telling about quantity. Before you were telling about quality. How I'm going to manage both? Because I have got studies. So this is the amalgamation of my and her question. Is that first I destroyed my quality. Now I have quantity, but I don't have quality. And my daughter is asking what I should do. Again, where I started, a quality and a quantity. So
the answer is easy. Do both. And you figure out how to do that. I'm going to give you an assignment. You figure out how. They're not mutually exclusive at all. But okay, I will tell you something. If you chant quality, the result should be quantity. Because have you ever overeaten before in your life? Yeah, we all have overeaten. Why did we overeat? Because it tasted bad? No, because it was like... So, I always say focus on quality because quantity will come. I don't let people feed me things I like too much because I'll eat too many of them. Except japa. We have a goal. We want to do both. But it doesn't mean that doesn't mean quality means slower necessarily. You ever eat fast because it's good? Yeah, look at. So some people, because they have quality, will chant faster.
So in my case, it becomes like when I do it faster, then it becomes difficult to manage. It becomes difficult to manage the emotion. So both I'm not able to manage. Hearing and emotions, difficult.
Be able to like multitask? It's too much? Two things at once? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not able to do that.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to propose that you are able to do it. And I will propose it's one thing, not two. Because if you're hearing, that means you're present. Like, that's what when Prabhupada said hear, it's another way of saying be present. Because if you don't hear, your mind is somewhere else. Be present to your chanting. That means you're conscious right now. And if you're hearing and you're conscious, that means Krishna's right there, right? Now, if Krishna were in front of you, would you say, and Krishna says, what do you want? Would you say, well, I can't see you and pray because they're two different things. So I can only see you. But if you go away, I'll pray. You wouldn't say that. It wouldn't make any sense. But so that's what you're saying. Krishna, I can't see you in your holy name and pray to you at the same time. Where I would say, that is how you pray. Because you're conscious of Krishna. He's there. Oh, Krishna's here. I'm hearing. I'm present. Oh, Krishna's here. Now I can ask him something. So it's more the same thing than it is two separate. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I think it's when we have this problem, I think we're unnecessarily complicating something that's actually one thing, and even more emotion comes forward because you realize Krishna's there. Sometimes I'm chanting, and by Krishna's mercy, I'm chanting, and I realize that Krishna's present. And then, I'm very present to the holy name. I'm very present to Krishna's presence. And then after like 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, Krishna's present. I can ask him something. It's just like, it's like an epiphany. I'm chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I'm hearing, I'm feeling Krishna's presence. And after 5 minutes, like, oh, Krishna's here. This is a good time to ask. It's like, Mahatma's here. I have a question. Good time to ask him. I never see him. It's like, oh, Krishna's here. I could ask him something. Does that make sense to you? Krishna's there. Oh, this is a great time to ask. Someone has the microphone, wants to ask a question. Yes.
Hare Krishna, there is one question. When I chant...
in the first meditation where we had to hear the sound and feel that Krishna is here, I wanted to ask that whether we just have to accept that Krishna is here, or there is a struggle in feeling that Krishna is here.
No. Try to feel, but don't struggle, because you can't force it. So part of that meditation was more of accepting a reality that we don't experience. And by accepting a reality we don't experience, there's a chance we'll start to experience it, because we're acknowledging that this is real. Because sometimes we don't experience Krishna in the holy name, so we don't even acknowledge it, that he's there, because we think maybe he's there, but I don't experience it, so why should I be thinking that he's there? So this point was, no, take it on board that he's there and try to feel it. Just see how that works. Remind yourself, actually Krishna's here, Hare Krishna. I don't feel it, but he is. And so sometimes at a certain point, you start to, it's kind of like intellectually feel it in a sense. Not like you're realizing Krishna, but you're like, yeah, he's here. I mean, his name is here and he's in his name, so he's here. And how much do I realize? I don't realize much, but I can realize at least a little bit. Otherwise, what else is there? Then you go into your mind. And all those things in your mind will be there instead of him. Hare Krishna. Here's another meditation for you, just to help you with this. If Krishna were not in his name, none of us could be purified by chanting his name. And if you don't believe me, chant Coca-Cola for a few weeks. See where that gets you. It goes like this. Get your beads out, follow me. Coca-Cola, 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 Cola, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. This doesn't seem to be working for me. Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, Coca, yeah. But if you chant Krishna, it doesn't feel the same. I have a joke. We have some really weird names in America, like people used to be called these things like 200 years ago, I don't know how to... Do you have any names like in India that like, if someone had a name like that, you'd run away from them or something? Like, it's just like such a bad name. Do you have any names like that? What? Or a name from a few hundred years ago that's like weird and... What? Ravana? Yeah, okay. So, isn't it good that Krishna's name is not Ravana? Because you'd have to be chanting Ravana, 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 right? So isn't it nice that his name is Krishna? It's a nice name, right? Yeah. So when we chant that name, there is a different experience than chanting Coca-Cola or Ravana or whatever. Joe Patel, Joe Patel, Patel Patel, Joe, Joe. When you're what is Joe Patel? Like when you're Gujarati and you go to America and open a hotel, whatever your name was, it now becomes Joe. If it was Joe Teach, you're now Joe Patel. And if it was Sankarshan, it's now Sam. Sam Patel, Sam Patel, Patel Patel, Sam, Sam, Sam. So I think it's obvious that these names are not ordinary. And if they were ordinary, none of us would feel anything and none of us would become purified. So Krishna is present. So these kinds of meditations, like, okay, that all makes sense, enables you to just allow yourself to try to experience, you can't force it, but to allow yourself to just make sense of how Krishna's there and try to feel it. Just like open your heart to feel his presence. That's all you can do. Hare Krishna, just feel it. When you chant, it's vibrating in your body. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Feel the vibration. You can feel it when you chant Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Radha and Krishna are there. Just open up. Feel their presence. Whatever that means for you. Just allow yourself to feel it. Sometimes devotees say, I can't feel anything. And I think the problem is you can feel it, but you're not aware of the feeling. So I'll say, well, just open yourself and feel it. Feel it in your body, feel it in your ears, feel it in your heart. And when you start doing that, you'll think, oh yeah, I can feel that. So you just weren't present to what what you were feeling. You weren't conscious of it, right? Hare Krishna. I think we've gone over.